Water is at the very heart of life. Water creates and maintains growth. It provides heating and cooling in the places in which we live and work, and is the very life nerve of industry. But clean water rarely flows our way without some kind of assistance. Sometimes it has to be filtered and cleaned. Sometimes it's hidden so far underground that it must defy the law of gravity to get it up to where we want it. And sometimes water performs miracles by turning a desert green. But for all this, we need pumps. And depending on the requirements of those who are to use them, pumps can either be very simple or state-of-the-art in their sophistication. People who utilize pumps aren't always aware that their very quality of life depends on the quality of their pumps. Many don't even know the name of Grundfos, the international pump manufacturer owned by the Paul Due Jensen Foundation, named after its founder, but today led by his son, Niels Due Jensen. A production across 3 continents, Europe, Asia and North America, where for the benefit of millions, Grundfos brings clean water to the world. The pump we trust and rely upon is like a heart, and such a similar reliability and built-in quality is the very basis of each Grundfos pump. Grundfos develops and manufactures all components for its pumps, often on machines designed and built by the company, for this results in pumps which are more reliable, more effective and greater savers of energy than conventional ones. Grundfos has turned quality control into a lifestyle. Each and every employee has his or her share in ensuring that pumps maintain a constant high quality. A quality dependent on the choice of materials employed, an extensive use of stainless steel, which is hard, durable and corrosion resistant, forms the basis of hard-wearing, reliable pump components. The electric motors for the pumps are developed and manufactured at Grundfos' own factories, whilst motor housings and other components are cast in Grundfos' own foundry. In a new, gigantic research and development complex, Grundfos has turned all its forces into developing in a more effective and quicker way pumps that will be required of the future. In an effective creative environment, hundreds of engineers, technicians and craftsmen are concentrating on the design and construction of new products to offer an even greater comfort and a reduction in levels of energy consumption. They develop and produce small electronic brains which can be built into pumps, giving them a kind of intelligence, and they research new materials and invent more effective and rational ways of production. Before a new product is launched, both product and its entire production process undergo tests. And it's only when everything functions 100% that the particular production apparatus is transferred to the factory in which the product is to be manufactured. Intensive development activities result in epoch-making products, which distinguish themselves by using much less energy than conventional pumps. Incidentally, the new generation of pumps are much quieter and more compact. A special integrated micro-frequency converter developed by Grundfos ensures that they will always be able to meet the performance required by our customers. But above all, pumps mean great comfort. Grundfos pumps are both effective and reliable and meet the most versatile demands the world over. The the Château de Chantilly, France, a popular tourist site. Deep down under the 1,000-year-old thick castle walls, Grundfos circulator pumps are busy helping preserve works of art and precious furniture. The world's largest dry dock in Germany, heated with the help of almost 50 Grundfos circulator pumps. Orlando, Florida, one of 4 hospitals served by one osmosis unit with Grundfos pumps. And on this alligator farm, it's vital to keep the water temperature at the same level 24 hours a day. Grundfos was a reliable choice. The skyscrapers of Sydney, Australia look more and more like Manhattan, and Grundfos pumps water from the basement right up to the top floor. And here, deep in the English countryside, Grundfos pumps water to simulate the worst imaginable driving conditions on a test track. And in the United States, this complicated installation of computer-controlled submersible pumps perform an impressive water and light show, putting Grundfos well and truly in the limelight. Millions of people depend on Grundfos circulator pumps for heating and cooling schools, workplaces and homes. Installed in air-conditioned plants, Grundfos electronically controlled motors contribute to a better indoor climate. All around the world, Grundfos submersible pumps provide water for irrigation and drinking water for millions of people and livestock. And in places where traditional energy sources are unavailable, submersible pumps are driven by solar energy, an environment-friendly and endless energy source, helping people survive. One of the worst imaginable tasks for a pump is the transport of coolants and lubricants containing metal chips, diamond dust and other particles. The world's leading industrial firms use Grundfos pumps. The ever-increasing demand for environment protection has led Grundfos to develop a pump for the control and monitoring of groundwater quality. This pump stands apart by being able to take samples from great depths. For wastewater applications, Grundfos manufactures a particular pump to allow particles of up to 100 millimeters in diameter to freely pass without problem. Training is a prerequisite to expansion and success. This is why Grundfos trains both its employees and its customers at its own training centers all over the world. At the threshold of the 21st century, the Grundfos Group has won a leading position in the fields of technology and production, thus gaining respect and influence the world over. From its home base in Denmark, production, distribution and service centers have been established around the globe, and expansion still continuing. No matter where Grundfos works, great consideration is always paid to those who are a company's greatest asset, its employees. Everywhere in the world, across the dateline and time zones, Grundfos is convinced that the best can always be improved and that customer demands must be fulfilled in every detail. This is the key to success for both Grundfos and customers alike. Grundfos, leaders in pump technology.